Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today I am at Insurance Auto Auction. I haven't bought a car from these guys in a very long time, to say the least. I've been kind of staying away from salvage title cars, but I bought this one at a really good price. And here it is, a 2005 Chevy Cobalt with 108,000 miles almost. And this is the first time I see it. So I see some scuffs, big scratch, pretty much all along the side of the car. And now what came to help. Tires look to be pretty darn bald, especially the front ones. Another massive scratch on this side. What does that say? NWA. Huh, that's cool. That's rough. So, see, unfortunately, in pictures you can't really see scratches like that. But this is the damage I saw, and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I don't know why this thing is going nuts. Okay, well, I want to check fluids anyways. Whatever, we're at the auction. Wow, that's loud. Underneath the hood we have an Ecotec motor. I don't know exactly what that means. That seems fine. Ooh, oil is there, good level, but it is filthy. He's saying the car alarm went off and it was scary. Was it scary when it was beeping? Yeah. Okay, let's not close that just yet. So coolant level seems fine. Oh, come on, car. Look at that. It started on its own. My whip. It's mine now. All right, I'm gonna let it run. Put the jump box back in my wife's car. Oh, look at that, even has heated seats. I knew it. We got the heater going. Man, and I figured if no mechanical issues, this was going to be a score. And it seems like it's running good. Even has Pioneer speakers, leather interior, which is pretty rare on these cars, and mileage is good. It books at around 3 grand. And as it sits, guys, I paid 600 bucks for this car. $600. I always struggle with these stickers, but I always want to get them off. This one, surprisingly, did okay-ish. Oh, that is gross. Oh, he's gonna touch me. Oh, yes, I'm gonna use this. Guys, this is what it takes, believe it or not. Oh, this is so gross. Yeah. Okay, we went into gear. Okay guys, you have no idea how busy my day is today. So I'm so happy that at first glance, this thing is aces. Pretty sure I just heard the rear brakes. Traction control and ABS light just turned on. Would you look at that? So I think I spoke too soon. Boy, oh boy. I always hope for quick flips, but at the same time I also want to sell, you know, pretty solid car. I guess we'll see how this one's going to work out. Steering wheel is shaking, so I'm assuming the tires need to get balanced, and it's running straight, so I don't think it's an alignment issue, but the steering wheel, you guys will see that. That usually happens with like really old tires or bald tires. They don't perform as well. So they need to get balanced and whatnot. So we'll see how much new tires are for this size. I can't imagine that they're gonna be too expensive. As long as it runs good. So far it's running pretty good, shifts good. I mean, it's a 4-cylinder, which To me, it's not a good engine on any car. I just don't like 4-cylinder cars. I know when I looked to buy this car, I went on Craigslist and looked at how much they were selling for. I didn't find another one with a leather interior. So I'm assuming none of the other ones have heated seats either. Or, I mean, you know, it's a cheap car, but sounds or looks like it has really nice speakers, leather, all power options, even a moonroof. So I think it'll go pretty quick. I just gotta figure out the tires, because I definitely feel it and I see it in the steering wheel. Heading back to my lot. I always love how like spacious and just crazy huge this place is. But I'm literally like 3-4 minutes away from my lot. I have a buyer showing up soon. So show a car and then I gotta go grab 2 trucks from Odessa. Slightly weird, what I've noticed is when you're braking and you're nearly stopping, the RPMs fluctuate like really oddly. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, watch. I'll be stopping. See how they fluctuate? And that wasn't even that bad. Maybe since the car hasn't been driven in a while. Oh, it looks like my buyers are here. Just had a buyer come out, take a look at that Cayenne all the way from Seattle. And he liked it. I guess we'll see if he'll come back. Said if he will, it'll be over the weekend. Because it's a very, very long drive, like 3 hours away, depending on what part of Seattle he's in. Now we're heading out, and we are going to grab the 2 trucks, one by one. I bid on this diesel ML last week. I think it was this one. I was gonna buy it, but then they announced that the rear main seal is leaking and there's some kind of noise from the engine on a cold start. And I think they started at 6 grand, went down to 5, to 4, at 3, it didn't get a single bid, and they let it just roll through. All right, so here's the first one. I've already had this truck. My main thing is, where's the radio unit? Hecka sketchy, the dealers are jacking stuff from other dealers. Like, where is it? No respect, no common courtesy. Like, we're all out here trying to do the same thing. Why would you go into another truck and jack something that ain't yours? Just dumb, doesn't make sense. But you know what? What goes around comes around. Look at this little turbo Fiat. Look at that exhaust. I wonder if it's stock or not. And the things you see at car auctions. Oh, that's a nice F-150. I think it ran through last week. I almost bought that thing, by the way. I think I did 1,800 bucks. They wanted 3.5 for it. I ain't willing to pay that. So this other Chevy, I don't know if it starts on its own or not. I have a jump box, but I was kind of hoping I get to take one of theirs. But as I'm walking through, oh, there's one. I was gonna say, as I'm walking through, I haven't seen a single one. But I hope it starts on its own. Nope, completely dead. Let me go grab that jump box. Oh, this is a weird positioned battery. Some manufacturers just gotta make it difficult. Okay, let's see if this was enough. Now, try it a different way. Nothing. Is there anything? And turned on the compressor. It has juice. I mean, honestly, it could be that this thing is just dead. Oh, I should have grabbed my own. You take shortcuts and they don't pay off. All right, I'm gonna go grab mine. And it's starting to rain. There's another jump box. Is it worth trying that one? Let's try it. It's closer than my wife's car. Okay, now it should work. There we go. Yeah. Seems to be running pretty good. Slight rattle. Exhaust underneath. Service airbag. Oh, another Chevy. Driving this thing on the freeway and the airbag light keeps coming on and off. And I don't know how to like flip through this screen because I know it should tell you like how many miles per gallon you're getting. The other Silverado, it has it on the steering wheel. I don't see anything on the side column. It's a solid running truck, but windshield wipers are non-existent. It had a little rubber thing, but it fell off. And windshield is cracked pretty badly. And I think it'll need a new battery, so we'll see once we get to the lot if it'll start on its own. This comes on, and then I think, yep, once voltage goes probably a little bit higher, it turns off. And then when it's kind of at idle and I'm not pressing the gas pedal, voltage drops and it triggers the airbag light. This is hecka funny. I literally just pulled up to the lot. Oh, and it died. The battery is pretty darn toasted. Good thing I have my jump box with me, but dang. Let's get this opened up. As you guys can see, my lot is getting pretty packed lately. I'm gonna do it this way. And hope the jump box don't fall. Aside from, you know, the battery thing, a few minor imperfections, this is a really solid rig. 171,000 miles, I believe. What a helper. Now it is time to go grab the other truck. Bye. All right, I did lock it. Good for me. I'm going to start it, let it run, and take off all of these stickers because I got no use for them. Drop them here, and then I need to go to Walmart, which is literally across the street, and pick up a super cheap radio for this thing and some super cheap windshield wipers for the other Silverado. What a day. Few options, but 20 bucks will get the job done. Done. Look at that, 30 bucks for all of this. Nice radio unit and 2 windshield wipers. I'd say that's a score. No taxes too. Oh, time to go swap cars. And then go home, eat. And we'll see what else today brings. Man, I missed it again. I'm supposed to take the right one. Second time now. My goodness. Once I drop this truck off, and I see my lot right there, so I'm super close. I plan on grabbing the Ford Explorer, if you guys saw from 2-3 videos ago. Basically, I had some buyers come out today and take a look at it. And after the drive, it was kind of smoking underneath the intake a little bit, and it's pretty dirty there, so kind of hard to tell if, you know, if there's a possible issue or not, or maybe it's just from the dirt that's there. But I'm gonna grab the Ford Explorer and drive it, take it home, see if I could, I guess, duplicate the issue or maybe clean up the engine bay. See, basically I want to see what's going on. And if anything, we're gonna have video. Just gonna park the truck in there, but it won't fit there now. Boy. And that means, unfortunately, I gotta leave this thing here. But at least I could take pictures of the tire size. And do some research on the tires. I mean, yeah, they are bald. I wouldn't want to sell it with these tires, especially here. There's absolutely nothing. The size we got is 195 60 by 15. These got to be some cheap tires. While here, figured whatever, replace the windshield wipers. Here are the old ones. So I'm gonna go grab the keys to that Ford Explorer, leave keys to this truck, and I think we could head out. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to do. Have my dealer plate inside the Cayenne. I want to grab that also. Nice. Thank you. Yes, closed, no? There you go. This is a really nice car. Love the interior more than the exterior. Lock up and head out. Forgot about this car. Gotta get the keys out too. Oh, so many cars. Alright, I gotta run upstairs. That exhaust is rusted. Gotta go upstairs, grab some scissors, cut that, and then put the keys inside. Good thing I checked. I feel like in the office alone, I'm getting so much exercise going up and down these stairs. Look at that, less than a minute, and it no longer rattles. Let's gently pull this out. Especially leave it like that. Okay. Let's see if the key fob works. You bet your rear it don't. Don't work for nothing. Lock. I don't know. I don't got time for this car right now. Do I finally get to go home and eat? Possibly. That is if I make it home on this thing. Honestly though, I am not worried about this truck. I think it runs really, really well. Let's see if I reset. I did 33 miles on it, which ain't much, but you know, that included city and highway driving. But the flip side of that coin is if anything were to happen, I'm kind of on my own. Wife is at home. Brother's at work, dad is still at work. If I break down, I gotta use the restroom too. So I guess we'll see. 10 miles down. As soon as I stopped, I saw a little bit coming out from here. Oh, you guys see that right there? Like a little bit right here. So something is definitely burning off, although it's not overheating and it's running really, really well. Do like $20 in it. And then head home, pop the hood, and see what's up. I'm trying to push it a little bit. And it's running great. Shifting great, makes good power. Not overheating. I guess I'm almost home, so we'll take a look. But I think it's just something, either like rat droppings or mouse droppings, something is in there and it's getting burnt off, and it spooked my buyers. But I want them to be comfortable. I don't want them to be, I guess, second guessing themselves. So I told them, you know, take a few days, think about it, and then let me know. So here's the moment of truth. see, it's coming from this area. But honestly, not as bad as it was before, but let's let it sit and see what happens in like a minute. This is kind of very difficult. So this is where it was kind of coming from. You guys can see it's kind of filthy all up in there. But it was mostly kind of coming from right here underneath the intake. And absolutely nothing right now. So I feel like it burnt off. And because of it, I potentially lost buyers. But just means it's not meant to be. And again, I do want them to be comfortable and not second guess themselves. And the reason why I was selling it like this is because I didn't have this issue. It only happened after the test drive, and I was like, ugh. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, Ilona, the beauty of a Jaguar, even if it's unlocked, after it sits for like 30 minutes, it mentally locks.
And so it just starts.
Yep. As soon as you pull, you know, you pulled it and I was like, maybe it won't go off. And yeah. It's been like 3 minutes at least and absolutely no smoke. This is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.